Welcome to our VirtuaLaw Legal Analysis series. In today's episode, we will discuss the meaning, application and sample case of Laches. Let's dive right into it. In the Philippines, laches is a legal principle derived from equitable principles and is often used as a defense in civil cases. It is rooted in the Latin maxim vigilantibus non dormientibus aequitas subvenit, which means equity aids the vigilant, not those who sleep on their rights. Laches essentially deals with the issue of delay or the failure to assert one's rights within a reasonable period, causing prejudice to the other party. Application. Laches is applied when a party, through its unreasonable delay in asserting a claim or right, causes prejudice or disadvantage to the opposing party. The doctrine recognizes that parties should not sit idly by and delay seeking redress for their grievances because doing so may lead to unfairness or hardship for the other party. To successfully apply the defense of laches, the following elements must generally be present. 1. Unreasonable delay. There must be an unreasonable and unexplained delay on the part of the claimant in asserting their right or claim. 2. Prejudice. The delay must have caused prejudice or disadvantage to the opposing party. This means that the other party's position has been materially affected or harmed due to the claimant's inaction. 3. Neglect or failure to assert rights. The claimant must have failed to exercise due diligence in asserting their rights or claims. Despite having knowledge of the circumstances that could give rise to their claim. Sample case. Let's consider a hypothetical example to illustrate the application of laches. Mr. Santos owns a piece of property adjacent to a vacant lot owned by Ms. Reyes. The property has an old fence separating it from the vacant lot. For several decades, Mr. Santos never made any claim or objection to the fence, even though he believed that it was not constructed in the correct location and encroached on his land. After several years, Mr. Santos suddenly decides to file a legal action against Ms. Reyes, seeking to have the fence removed and regain the encroached portion of his land. Result: in this scenario, Ms. Reyes can raise the defense of laches. The court may consider the following factors. Unreasonable delay. Mr. Santos unreasonably delayed for several decades before asserting his rights, even though he was aware of the fence's encroachment. Prejudice. Ms. Reyes may argue that the delay caused her prejudice because she invested time and resources in maintaining and improving a vacant lot. Believing it was within the boundaries of her property. Neglect or failure to assert rights. Mr. Santos neglected to assert his rights and did not take any action to resolve the issue despite being aware of the fence's encroachment. Application of laches. If the court finds that Mr. Santos unreasonably delayed in asserting his rights, and that Ms. Reyes suffered prejudice due to the delay, it may apply the doctrine of laches. As a result, the court may decide not to grant Mr. Santos' request to remove the fence or may limit the remedies available to him. It's important to note that the application of laches is subject to the court's discretion and depends on the specific facts and circumstances of each case. Laches is an equitable defense, and the court will consider the interests of both parties in arriving at a just and fair resolution. That's all for this episode. Stay tuned for more legal insights in our future episode. Remember, understanding the law helps us comprehend the intricacies of our legal system. See you next time. Like and subscribe.